Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anastasiia Yanovska. I'm a bachelor student of the Institute of Aerospace Technologies. And as you can see on the screen, our topic today is my specialty. My talk is particularly relevant to those of you who just want to decide on the choice of specialty or just want to learn more about other specialties. And today I would like to tell you about the aerospace engineering. Of course, aerospace engineering is a specialty connected with aerospace designing and producing of spaceships, artificial satellites, and launch vehicles. And I was motivated to choose this specialty because of my childish wish to fly to the stars on my own spaceship. So I will go on to tell you how important the aerospace engineering is in developing the Ukrainian market. Ukraine is one of a few countries with full cycle of aerospace engineering and producing. And the space rocket industry in Ukraine has been managed by the National Space Agency of Ukraine since 1992. And the example of the big state aerospace enterprise in Ukraine is Yuzhmash. But not only this enterprise develops the aerospace industry in Ukraine. For instance, many private aerospace companies as Space Electric Thruster Systems or Flight Control Propulsion produce engines for launch vehicles which can deliver artificial satellites to proper orbits. And of course, Ukrainian aerospace companies are working in collaboration with Canadian, American, and European aerospace companies. And this collaboration positively affects on the economy of Ukraine. Now I will draw your attention on the recent trends in the aerospace industry. Let's look at this pie chart. Here you can see three segments. And the first biggest segment is launch vehicles. And as you can see, 40% of aerospace companies are mostly oriented on the producing of launch vehicles. The second biggest segment is producing of propulsion systems for launch vehicles and solar batteries for artificial satellites. And this energy segment of the aerospace industry is developed by 35% of aerospace companies. And the most of them are private. And the third segment is the scientific researchers. This scientific direction is developed by 25% of aerospace companies. And that brings us to the second question. What special subjects are required to study to become an expert in aerospace engineering? And as you will see later on the screen, we have the long list of disciplines which are needed to become an expert in aerospace engineering. For example, you need to know hydrogas dynamics, vortex aerodynamics, aerospace material science, propulsion system designs, and launch vehicles design, for example. But and knowing only this long list of disciplines, you will be able only to teach to design launch vehicles or artificial satellites, because aerospace engineering is such an industry which needs more practice and experience to move forward and create new engineering concepts of different spaceships, launch vehicles, or artificial satellites. But despite all difficulties, I like my specialty, and especially I like that in the aerospace engineering, I will be able to create new models or concepts of spacecrafts, solving different technical tasks which can be set for some innovational projects. And that brings us to perspectives and benefits that we can expect after graduation from the university with this specialty. In our case, the specialty is the aerospace engineering. If we talk about benefits, I can say right away that Ukrainian aerospace engineers will be able to design their own satellite system for Ukraine to track all Russia's actions during the war between Russia and Ukraine. And if we talk about benefits perspectives, I can say that a lot of Ukrainian aerospace companies are working in collaboration with American, Canadian, and European aerospace companies. For example, if Ukraine doesn't have the proper area for launching different spacecraft, Canada agrees to launch Ukrainian spacecraft from their own territory. So to sum up, the international collaboration and the experience of Ukrainian aerospace industry give future aerospace engineers the opportunity to realize themselves in the chosen specialty. And that brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.